brink of an incredible change in the economy. We finally have digested all of this digital technology for the first time and begun to reuse it as original material for something new. And that means that the way that we get things done is going to change, the way that we pay and gather taxes is going to change, because the nature of work and the nature of ownership, because of the sharing economy, is all in transition. We project that if you fully address the on-demand market just for household services, and if you did it this year, that's a $465 billion industry that doesn't exist today. That's $465 million in net new income that is added to the GDP. And by 2030, if we just grow this up to 44% of the entire population using some on-demand services, it could add $3.1 trillion to the GDP. Well, I would tell everybody to keep an open mind about several things. One is, we talk about Uberification, which is the idea that you just interchangeably send somebody out to drive. And that's a great solution for driving, but it's not a good solution for a lot of other businesses that have to rely on better relationships and deeper relationships with people. There are a lot of companies out there already who are making a ton of money in spaces that on-demand is coming into. So let's take the example of the laundry business. Just this past week, there was a $3.5 million investment in a company called Rinse. Rinse picks up your clothes, brings them to their washing partner, has them wash, and delivers them back. And I think they give you a cookie. That suggests that there's a third party that's going to be doing all this work, but perhaps that laundry will start to employ drivers to bring the material back and forth on their behalf. And instead of you calling a third-party service like Rinse, you might call your local laundry, but they have an on-demand capability. You're going to see a lot of tools develop that will allow small business to pick and choose the workers they're going to put against a particular customer's needs. And looking at that as a technology choice is going to be important to the future of small business.